Welcome back, guys, to day number 2 here on Oakfield Farm. I think, yeah, well, we're just finishing day 1, but we have got quite, oh god, if I can get out the door. We have got quite a bit of work done. I'll go show you the yard. I'm just going to walk over them and shut these gates because we don't need them yet. There you go, eventually it will shut, come on. So, let's go and have a look at the yard. I have spent a bit of money getting it all prepared and everything else, so we'll go have a quick look. So we've cleared quite a bit of the snow as well. Gonna have to do some more snow clearing. Hopefully it'll start melting, but the temperatures don't look that great. So, got a clear path and then you reach our yard. So we've got a fermenting silo there, a washer area here, which is going to be used quite a bit for the vehicles, especially when they come back from work. A pallet selling place as well. I just see a trigger for it. I don't know where the trigger's gone. I don't know if... oh wait, hang on. Let's have a look. Something just came up. I'm just trying to see. Oh, okay, it's disappeared. There is a trigger around here somewhere. Just can't remember where. But there's a toolbox there, a ladder that we can climb partially. Doesn't go all that far though. So yeah, we spent a bit of time building this area up off the recording. Just thought we'd get it done. Here you go. This is where we'll sell logs and wood chips as well. We need to fill it with fuel, which I'm not sure how you do that, so I'll have to look into that at some point. Maybe we have to buy the biodiesel stuff. But yeah, so this is where we will sell our logs. Apparently it does it in litres. I don't really understand how that works. Loads more storage space down here as well, and we have got space if we need to use it here. But at the moment I'm quite happy with the way our area is. Let's jump over here. So we're going to skip the night now and go through till dawn, day 2. Which will probably be a bit more of the same. I don't know how much snow is going to clear, but we'll have a look. I really should have gone home to have skipped the night, but we're not really that fast. We don't need the yard just yet, so we'll shut this gate behind us. We won't be using that for a little while. We will use it. At the moment, we're just going to go and do some more snow clearance, just to make sure that we can get our equipment, because we do want to start on a field, which will be, where is it? 34, I believe it is. I think it's 34 that we'll head up to first, so we need to clear the pathway for that. So let's jump into our vehicle, our snow clearing area, and we'll hit the road. Get rid of this now, don't need that. Just gonna make sure that they are set up properly. Yep, yes they are. So we can, these are all lowered already. Just clear some more snow from the yard. I don't know why I shut that gate now. That was a bit stupid, but I'm just going to clear some more snow from the yard on the way out as well. Get to the gate, and now hopefully the automatic. Nope, it's not going to do it. Have to do some manual. Oh. Just about to give ourselves enough space to do that with. So we're gonna head right out of this garage now, well, out of the yard, and head up to the field. I need to look at my settings though, because I'm suffering quite low frames when recording this, but I do want to get a bit more done for you guys. I don't know how much of this snow we're going to be able to clear, because I don't know what the path limits are, the field limits, but we do want to clear quite a bit of this area, so we can get our vehicles up here without really having too much of an issue. I'm not even clearing the path, I'm clearing the sides of it, by the looks of it. There you go, that's a bit better. Doesn't need to be absolutely spot on, we can go back over it if we need to. But obviously you do want to clear quite a bit of this snow. So we are heading up to, 13, not 34, there you go. My mistake, so we're heading up to field 13. That'll be our first field, so we're just going to clear up to about here maybe, should do it. And we'll reverse back, make a nice clear section. So if we need to go further up, we can. And then we'll go back down this hill. Oh, if I can get the steering set up properly would be good. So, just going to clear a bit more of the snow on the right hand side here, because if you look, it is quite tight on the bend. It's not really working as well as I thought it would. A bit more, bit of an angle, but obviously you want to get the corner cleared as much as possible, so you don't want to be sliding around that with a trailer or a bit of equipment. Making sure this area is clear. It's pretty good, quite happy with that. Just going to make sure this area here, so we don't crash on the exit. A bit wider on the entrance here, because you don't want to come in here and end up smashing a vehicle up. A bit close to the gate there, didn't think it was that close, but just going to go back over this slightly. Just going to do that corner bit, I've just seen a massive chunk, and then we will get started with clearing the. Oh, how did I miss that section there? There you go. So, let's head back up the hill and we'll quickly make a bit more. I've just realised what I needed to do, and that's to make the, what's it called? Field 13, we need to just clear a bit more, because what's going to happen is we're going to start working on it and we're going to struggle to get the equipment onto the actual field. So we'll just clear a bit more of that. Just going back over the bits that we have done, just to make sure that we're not going to suffer bringing any equipment up the road. Don't really need the lights, to be honest. We're doing well enough without them. So into field 13 we go, which is this turn here. And field 13 is the right hand side field, I believe, which is this one here. So I'm just going to make an area here, clearing the snow. I do have a quick camera, so there you go, you can see we are clearing quite a bit of this. It's going to take a while to do. I'll probably end up doing quite a bit of this off the recording, but I do want to get as much of this done so you guys can see what the plan is. So field 13 is one of the biggest fields that we own at the moment. Just going to go right up to here. I don't think that's part of the field, that's more of a pathway. On the right is a path which you can see at the end is a gate which you can take towards the hilltop stores, which is probably the way we'll come back from the shop a lot more. So I'm just going to go around the field a couple of times with this. There you go. We'll do the top end of this field, I think, do the trick. So as you can see we are clearing not massive amounts. That isn't the plan, it's just to get the field, at least start getting the field thawed out, so we can start cultivating, sowing, and because temperatures don't warm up for a good few days, and that is where the issue is going to be. Whereas you kind of want it to be, I kind of want to get it thawed out a little bit quicker. So by clearing a bit of the snow, hopefully it will help the thawing out process. If you are liking what you're seeing, don't forget guys to drop a like and subscribe, it does help me out massively. If you have any suggestions on maybe another farm that you want to see me get started work on, or any suggestions for the series, what would you like to see worked? We will be doing animals. We'll be trying to get the animals sorted out and really helping them. As you can see, we're just clearing the first section. I need to do that area to the right there, but we'll do that at another time. Just want to get this first section done, so we've got an area for the vehicles to get started on. I don't know how, if we can start work on the field without with all the snow still remaining on it, but we'll have to wait and see. Just trying to pick up clear as much snow with these as we can. Oh, missed a bit there. Hopefully the rear end will pick it. Yeah, just like that. Straighten up again. Should really clear that pathway, shouldn't I? But as you can see, we are clearing quite a bit of this snow. It's going to be a slow process, like I said, but it's trying to get the field prepared. Also, we're clearing any remaining crops as well that have been left over. They're just being picked up with the snow, which is going to help us out with the sowing, the cultivating and sowing of the field, which we will have to go and get shortly just to test it out. But if you can see, it's a slow process, but it's a process that I feel that will help us out. Oh god, I missed a massive chunk. Reverse. I don't want to miss out too much, that's the problem. I don't mind missing out a little bit, but if I can avoid it, then I will. Let's just try and keep our course of action in doing so. There you go. So if we clear early amounts, it does help massively. I would love to live stream this, but my internet's just not good enough to really host the live stream. So it will be done through this. I will be doing another series on the PS4. This is all PC version of Farmington, which means we have more mods, a bit more interactiveness with what we can do as well. There's more script mods that we can use for equipment and just little things that will help massively. And obviously with the PC I can use my steering wheel as well, the G27. I held that well actually, thought we were about to lose it. But yeah, so hopefully you guys are enjoying the content. I do want to try and get as much out for you guys as possible while I do have the time to do so. I do want to upload this every couple of days, it's just a matter of if I can get the time. This is the first one as well with commentary as well, which is quite nice to actually talk to you guys about what we're planning to do. So the yard's complete, which is quite nice. We got that paved out, a bit of gravel and a bit of asphalt as well. A load of storage space as well, which we are probably going to have to use at some point in the next couple of episodes. Alright, I'm going to go and get the cultivator, I think, just to test if we've got enough space. What I'm going to do is just move this over to here, just in case we do need it, but I'm going to put it out of the way slightly. Actually, wait, before I do that, I'm going to try and see if we can do this edge bit a little bit more. So there's the path on the right, I believe. We're going to clear right up towards it, just to get an idea of the field boundaries. And it just gives us an idea of, there you go, that's where the field end is. Okay, that helps. You can see all the weeds and stuff like that, but we're not going to bother too much with them. We're just gonna clear the snow so we know exactly where we're going. I'm gonna jump over here try and clear this a little bit more. Didn't crash, thank God for that, so what we do. Just going to reverse it back and clear a section, so if we do come that way through the field, well, oh God, I need to lift this one, I think. Yep, reverse back onto the pathway a little bit. So let's straighten up the steering and clear some of this. I'm gonna do it quite slow just so I don't lose track of what I'm doing. Just want to make sure we clear as much of this pathway as possible. There is little bits that we are going to miss, but if we can get as much of this path cleared, then we know exactly where the field is, and we can use this pathway to get equipment down to here if we need to. But obviously we've still got to clear that road, but we don't really need to at the moment. We've got enough. We should have enough on the farm already to avoid having to do much more. We could theoretically keep this with us. Just use the follow me. That doesn't look too bad actually. There's quite a bit of this stuff, so make sure this area here is a bit more clear. This is where it feels going to be tight. That should do it. Just don't want to make it too tight. I want to make it sure that we can get through with even some of the larger equipment. So let's head back to the yard. Lift this up and lift that one up. Take this back to the yard and change it in terms of beacons as well, because we're working. Oh, trying to crash. Oh, that's actually quite nice. A nice clear path. What about the entrance here? This is the best way of testing the work that you have done as well. Yeah, it looks pretty good. It's just my poor driving that isn't helping. So yeah, if you are enjoying it guys, make sure you do drop a like. I'm going to put this back where we got it from, which is in here. Oh, overshoot. Yeah. Straighten her up. Probably going to hit it again. Nearly. Let's put this back in here. Don't need it yet. We probably will. Turn off the engine. About there should do it. Yeah, that would do. So that's now parked up. We won't need that just yet. We probably will at some point. Just gonna shut these down. And we'll go get our other tractor there. Macy Ferguson, or Massey Ferguson, however you want to call it. And I believe we should have something in here. Really should have cleared some of these paths into the actual areas. So we're going to back right up to this gate here, or this sheltered area, garage, and go get our next bit of equipment. There you go, let that open up. There is a tractor in here as well that we won't just use just yet. Let's see if we can connect this up with this. Should have enough space. Oh god, I didn't mean to do that. Kind of let my foot go a bit heavy on the old acceleration. I'm trying to line this up. Oh god, and again I've done it. That's the problem when you're so used to nope. Oh wait, let me just make sure of something here. Garage, I want to make sure we have got all the equipment needed, so we can cheat and just sew straight away, but We'll try it. I don't know if it will work. Don't want to refill it just yet. Trying to follow the tracks that we've taken already. A bit tight coming out of here, so. I'm gonna leave that sheltered area open just in case. As well. I believe you can fill this up around here. Let's refuel. We don't want to refuel just yet, do we? We're just going to refill with the... Oh, I can't remember now. Right, let's put it away. Okay, we're not going to fill it up with fertilizer. We could do, get a bit of yield, but I just want to kind of just go and see if I've got enough, have I created enough space for this to come in and out of the yard. Like I said before, guys, it's going to be probably another few minutes left of this video. I just want to test this out before we do end day number 2. Oh, nearly lost it. I'm going to watch it from this view for a second. Oh, it is tight, isn't it? Run up on that side that I did say, the left-hand side. If you're in the cab. The rest of it is pretty clear, though. Sure. I do like that view, though. So we have made it. Let's have a look if we can do anything with this field just yet. I don't know if this will clear, if it will do anything, but we're going to try it. Yeah, I thought so. So it's still frozen, you can't work on it. I wonder if we do it here, the area that we have cleared. I wonder. Right, so we can't do anything because the soil is still frozen, I believe. So what we'll do is we'll take this back to the yard for now. At least we know we're starting to thaw it out, which is quite nice. Obviously, because the soil is still frozen, we'll head this back to the yard. And I'm gonna do this off the recording, but I'll try and finish that off with day number 4. Or day 3, sorry, we're skipping days ahead now. So we're on day 2, we've done quite a bit of work in clearing the snow. The yard's now prepared, so what we could do is actually try and make some money using, maybe making pallets or cutting down trees or something. I have got the equipment ready to go, which is maybe what I'll do for day number 3 while we wait for some of this ground to thaw out. I'm going to place this that probably got this one, I think. We'll try to. Actually, no, let's put it in the new yard. Might as well use it. I built it, might as well use it. Oh god. About to crash. Go down the hill. Oi! That was close. Does it need a clean? Should be able to get away with it. Oh, there you go. Over this bit. The whole thing with this yard is to make it compact. I'm going to put this out here somewhere for now. I don't know if it's too big for that. It looks like it. Oh god. That was close. I nearly smashed into that. Now, maybe if I got a large vertical shelter, I just feel that this is too big for anything else. Let's have a look. Large. I think that's too big though, isn't it? Really? Yeah, just a tad too big. Maybe the vehicle shelter itself, maybe? I think because I've parked up here, it's going to be an issue, so I'm just going to try and spin this out here, maybe. I'd love to put maybe another shelter here. Ah! Close. Oh, wait, we just oh. There we go. Let's put this away for a moment. Now we're really going to use over here, I think. Turn off the engine for now, so we're not wasting fuel. I wonder if I can put this. I'd love to put this over here, but I don't know why there's an. It's slightly too big. That's massive. What else have we got? Machinery shelter maybe? Or is that the one we've already got? I think that's the one we've already got, to be honest. Yeah, it is. Could build our own little one, but I'd rather not. What about, can that go over here somewhere? There you go, we can just close off quite a bit of this area. Oh no, wait. Yeah, if we do that, then we go to garage, and then we go to machinery shelter. We can get rid of one of these. Delete that one. That should now be able to give us the space. I don't know if these are. Yeah, that will do it. Because then we can drive through it. I have made a cut through here. Oh god. Crash. So, we are going to need to pour out some more ground, like I said before, guys. But I do appreciate you all watching. If you haven't already, make sure you do drop a huge like. It does help me out massively. Oh god, overshot. Ah! Whoops. My brakes failed. My driving is absolutely appalling today, I have to say. This is going to fit the whole thing underneath. Oh, it does, perfectly. So, thank you all so much for watching, guys. I do appreciate every single one of you stopping by. So, just under half an hour, but I do appreciate you all watching. If you haven't already, make sure you do drop a huge like and subscribe. And until next time, guys, I'll see you all very soon.